In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add a background music player to your website. You can play any type of audio on your website, whether it's tutorials or whether it's music. Okay, now the first thing you need to do is you need to get your audio files together, and you have to have them in two different formats to make sure that they're going to play on every browser, and they have to be in both MP3 and OGG formats. Now, this isn't as serious as it sounds because there's an easy way to convert them by using a free tool on the web. Let me just close this. Let's bring this into the center here. So what we're going to do, let's just go to an open source music site called archive.org. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find something. So you can browse by creator, date, language, collections, words, etc. Different types. Let's just go in here and find something here. Okay, so here it is. And beware of the license. Now you can also use your own files, but just for demonstration, I'm going to use this one. Now you can also listen to your audio up here and make sure that it's what you want. Okay, so let's download this one. We'll download the MP3. You can also, as you see here, you can download the OGG file, but I'm going to show you how to convert it if you don't have it. So let's download this one. Okay, so to download it, just put your mouse on it, do a right click, and then do save link as and save it on your computer in a folder somewhere. Okay, so I have a folder I called test files. I'm going to save that in here. Okay, and it's downloading it as you see. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the online audio converter. Okay, so coolutils.com/online/audio-converter. Okay, so what we want to do is go and browse for the music file we just downloaded. Okay, here it is here. Okay, and then what do we want to convert it to? So let's convert it to OGG. Okay, and now when it's ready to download, this will be able to be clicked on. Click on that and you'll be able to download it. Now it's actually converting it as soon as you click on that, so you're going to have to wait a few minutes while it does that, and once it's done you can download it. Okay, so here it is. Let's save that into our test files. Okay, and now we have our two files ready. Now let's go back to the software and we're going to create our audio player. So first thing, we need to select the MP3 file. So click here and get the MP3. Click next. Okay, now we need the OGG. Click next. Do you want the audio to autoplay when it hits your site? Let's say true. Default volume 0.1. The scale is 0.0 to 1.0, 1.0 being full volume. 0.1 is a good background level. So if you're using it for background, 0.1 is going to be what you want. If you want it louder, at initial startup, you can set it here, but the person on the site can control the volume themselves. At this point, we just create the player. Okay, and we're going to put it in this folder here. Click OK. And when you're done, the installation instructions pop up. Now at this point, you could also save your project in case you want to come back and try it again. If you want to change it, you can go ahead and change it. So I'm just going to call this test. Okay, so installation, basically you upload all the files, and then to include it on your web page, if it's a PHP page, you just copy this code right here. You just do a right click and copy that to the spot on your web page where you want it to play. If it's an HTML or anything any other kind of site or page, you copy this script in. So either way, whether it's an HTML page or a PHP page, I give you a way to do it here. Okay, so let's go and upload our files first. Now we're going to put an audio player on this page. Okay, I'm going to put an audio player right around here. Okay, so let's go and open up FileZilla, which is a free FTP program. Okay, so this is FileZilla. Now on the left side, these I've navigated on my computer to where the files are the software generated, and that's where I picked it to output. And over here, I have my website. Okay, so what I do is I just select all of these files and upload them where the pages I want the audio player to display on. Okay, now you'll see now it's uploading the music down here. So we'll just wait. Well, while it's doing that, we'll go to the index HTML page. This is the page that we want the audio player on. Now you could do this in an editor as well. If you have an editor, you can do it on your computer. I'm just going to do it here. I'm just going to find where I want the audio player. Okay, and I'm just going to go down a little bit here. I'm going to put it right here. So all I do is I go back to my instructions here, and since this is an HTML page, not a PHP page, I'm going to take everything from there to the bottom, copy it, and paste it right here. Okay, now keep in mind you can put any tags above here if you want to center it or whatever, if you want to put a line break after it or a paragraph break or what have you. So if we want to put a like that, and above can do the same thing. So just be aware that you can use HTML tags. I'm going to save this and then tell it to upload. Okay, now when we come back to our site here, let's reload. And there's our audio player. And it is playing. Now you can't hear it, but it is playing. And here is where the volume can be adjusted by the person on the site. Okay, and then here's this is deposit. This starts it over. And when somebody comes back to the site, it will pick up where it left off. Okay, now let's exit this software. Now, if you want to reload the program back up and you want to bring in your data so you can change something, here's how you do it. Okay, so you bring the program back up, and then you go into File and Open. And then you locate the file you just saved. Okay, here it is. Click on that. Okay, and it brings all the data back in for you. So if you wanted to change something, this is where you would change it. If you wanted to change, for instance, you wanted the volume to be different, or you don't want it to play at startup, you just go through and change what you want here, recreate it, and re-upload everything, and the changes will take effect. Okay, so that's how easy it is to put the audio player on your website.